Welcome to Own Your Dream Home. I'm Zahira and I'm thrilled to take you on a journey of turning your dream home into a reality.
In this series, we'll explore everything you need to know, speaking with experts across every field.
It is not just about the systems, it's about the experience.
To help you feel confident in building, designing, and owning the home you always imagined. Whether you're just starting out or well on your way, we're here to inspire and guide you. Let's make your dream home a reality.
I'm Zahira here with Capital Media HD, having a conversation with Jose from Blueprint Management. Jose, why do we need an architect?
Having an architect is very important. It's the base of it all. The best comparison I could do is, will you go for surgery, having the nurse doing the surgery on you? So, starting from there, you know that it's important. The architect will have all the knowledge to get you home at the right place on the land, to make it perfect for you. It will allow all the practicality that you need in your life to be integrated. So if we go from there, we have two types of architecture. We have the interior architecture, and then we have the exterior. On the exterior, the first thing that your architect should ask you is, okay, what's your budget?
I agree. Biggest part of it all, right?
Very much so, because the budget will guide the rest of it. And then knowing your budget, you will know what kind of land you can get, and then you will know where to place the house on the land. But then after that is, are you a modern girl or a more classic? But again, that will guide the second part of the project.
You know what? I think I'm a little bit of both. Can we make that happen?
Absolutely. A beautiful transitional
Yeah, I
will
love
happen
that.
into that case. I'm very much on a classic on many occasions, but
Yeah.
I would say I'm more modern classic. So
Yeah.
therefore, it's not an old-fashioned castle that you will see in my pieces. You will see something of this era, but looking still very classic. In this example here, we have on the perspective a house that will be a bit of an hybrid. It's a classic home, but modernized. So it has more of this sanctuary of an appeal, whilst it keeps its elegance and its classic look to it. We have some of the exterior has a little band of coral stone, but we have the classic roof with shingles.
Yeah.
On the elevation, we use some of the stones, but then on the upper section, we use a Traltex. Again, playing with budget, playing with finishes to make it more classic whilst within the budget and still giving it this modern feel. The windows will guide you tremendously.
I love the
onto
windows.
look. Those windows are absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
They go from floor to ceiling, uninterrupted, and so that will give you a style that is somewhat modernized compared to the classic windows.
So we mentioned exteriors. First thing first, the layout of the land. Let's talk more about that.
So in the land, you will have the predominant wind that will come at you. So you need to lay your house to be able to get the breeze right through so that you'll be comfortable at all times. So the team of architects here at Blueprint, they will look at that for you. They will look after making sure that the wind coming through the house gives you a nice, breezy, cool aspect of the house, whilst getting your predominant view, if there's any, into the living room, into the entertainment space, so that you will be able to enjoy most of the time your views.
No, I agree. I think position on the land itself is going to be the greatest key, right? You want the flow of the property to be great. What else should we consider with the exterior?
In terms of exterior, you will have to know what kind of maintenance level do you want, because certain aspects of the exterior, whilst they're very classy and beautiful, they demand a lot more maintenance. And then certain aspect will be a lot more durable long-term, and therefore that will guide us as to where we go from here. If you say, I want minimum amount of maintenance, I don't have time for it really, then I would take materials and finishes, and then we will put that into play so that your home, your dream home, is exactly as you predict it to be, not a nightmare having to paint every 2 months or whatever.
Absolutely. And I think marrying that obviously with the design and style, then obviously just makes it a full, complete picture.
How do I decide the size home I want on the lot? Like how do I say it's 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 square feet? Like, what's the perfect size? Help me decide.
The perfect size will go with your budget. So
Of course. budget.
Definitely. There's a rule at town planning that certain land are restricted for the superficie of the house
Yep.
compared to the land. But usually that gives you ample choices in terms of the size, and what dictates the most is definitely your budget.
Yeah.
So if you tell me your budget is $700,000, then I will go from there and I will guide you to the size of home that can fit within that budget, and that would be probably a 3,500 square foot home.
Yeah.
Could fit within that budget. So if I give you an example here, we have this property from which we had to do a design for this lot. The predominant wind coming from the east on this side here. So we took advantage that the wind was coming this way, so we can get a nice flow through the house. And then according to their needs and whatnot, we kind of sized the house for them on this piece of land with the views that are on this side here. And therefore the entertainment zone got into this way, but we have nice blows of wind right through across at different locations so that the house gets very breezy. So the location of the house onto the land was very much determined, and that's why you don't have it straight to the lot, but slightly inclined so that the wind could come through and just sift right through and have the entertainment zone well breezed whilst having the magnificent of the view here. So you see, this is why we need an architect. He will give you the right lay of the land so that you get your breeze. You will get the style that you want, and then you get the size, because the size is the budget.
I agree. I'm really looking forward to what the interiors look like. Thank you so much, Jose, for showing us what an insight on the exteriors look like.